You make me laugh out loud when I watch them. You're like, okay, this video is done. I'm like, all right, I'll throw it on, you know, and then you'll throw in some little funny shits here and there, and I'll be like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah, there's certain times when I know that something is funny and that you'll crack up, you know.
You get
like both of you in the Underground Agent 6 episode when I showed you,
dude,
like you couldn't stop laughing.
No, that was comedy gold.
the scrolling.
And the more I think about it, the funnier it is, because I know I'm about to rant about Star Wars.
I knew you would fucking laugh.
And I'm very passionate about Star Wars, and I love Star Wars. And I think that doesn't come off. I think people think that I'm a gatekeeper and that I'm a hater and all of that.
Yeah, you love Star Wars.
Right. And it's, you know what else is funny? All the little words that people come up with to describe and control little groups. Oh, you're a gatekeeper, or you're this, or you're that. And I'm like, yeah, I was also there while it all came out the first time, and you weren't even born.
Hi, I'm Chris Lujan.
And I'm Bindu.
This is the I Ams. Right.
So there's that, right? So it's just fun listening to everyone chitter and chatter all about it. I love the whole thing, man. So the fact that we didn't talk about what our band is, we just, you know, for our producer,
we're talking for
to be like, dude, you're throwing names out there. Loose Booty, Underground Agent 6. You never describe what it is. The average Joe doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, let's tie it all together right here. No. So we had a band called Underground Agent 6.
Well, the point I'm getting at is when Maceo comes in with the voiceover, hey, sorry, producer here. Yeah. These fuckers talk inside baseball. They don't fucking explain themselves. It's done in the Star Wars scroll, so I'm paying attention. And you're singing with your mouth John Williams.
Yeah.
And in my mind, psychologically, I'm hearing Star Wars.
Sure.
Upon closer investigation.
Same with him.
You're singing Superman.
Yeah.
Well, we already talked about this. Like, Superman, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, they're all kind of the same.
Right, but I specifically...
There was even a fourth one,
I specifically said that John Williams' Superman is the best one.
It is the best one.
And that's the one that you're singing over this. So anyways.
I had that idea the night before or 2 days before I edited it. I was high, edited it.
Shit.
Dude, I was like, I had to type it out to myself because I was like, you're going to forget this. So like, you know, Maceo's voiceover, Star Wars scroll, me not playing the music for Superman, but me like just going bum ba da bum 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 bum.
Dude, that shit was so funny. I must have replayed that 100 times.
Wait, is that even the
Star
right
Wars?
One? See?
No, that's Star Wars.
See, they're so close.
Right. No, you were doing Superman, and that shit made me laugh so goddamn hard.
Well, I think I told you, like, when the first time I sang it, I mean, I have it in my phone, in my voice memos. The first time I sang it to insert it into the show, I did it, and I was like, wait a minute. Like, I had it in the show and everything, and I was like, wait a minute. That's Indiana Jones. And I had to go and listen, like, actually, like, okay, let me study. What is the Superman theme? Okay, got it, and had to redo it. Because in my mind, just Indiana Jones wants to come out. I cannot get to Superman in my brain to scat it out at all.
Like
you just saw me do Star Wars.
I had to sing Indiana Jones theme music for my older cousin James, Bruce's older brother.
Yeah.
When that movie first came out, and we had like in the backyard, we were playing Indiana Jones, but he was obviously Indiana Jones. And we had a rope on a jungle gym thing, and he wanted to swing on the rope. Oh, no. He forced me to sing the Indiana Jones music while he was swinging on the rope.
I kind of love that.
I did it. He must have felt like a fucking pimp. Because he was swinging in his head. He thought he was
How old was he?
I mean, dude, we're under 12
You were kids?
Yeah.
I mean, he went a long way with the Indiana Jones thing. If I remember, there's pictures of him probably at a Comic-Con
My
dressed
cousin
as
James,
Indiana Jones.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
Never got out of it. He loved that shit. He loved that Indiana Jones shit. He had all the Lego shit and everything. Yeah. Grown-ass man. And so what he did was he fell in love with the comic book. Right. Dr. Doom. He fell in love. Japanese robots from the 70s. Mazinger, get a robo. Right? He fell in love with comic conventions so much that he started selling toys. Yeah. And got a booth.
Yeah, I know.
So that he was in the conventions.
Yeah, we saw him there one time.
So that he could he could look at all the cosplay. He loved that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. He's a gentle man.
Yep.
He died in his sleep, lucky bastard. Yeah, and
like
he was
you
just
said, rest in peace, James.
Yeah, he woke up. He was like non-responsive and everything, so he didn't have to suffer or anything like that. The family did because they had to be like, all right, we got to call it quits. But what they did is they donated all of his organs.
Oh, that's good.
He's a fucking superhero. He saved hell people. In Indiana Jones. Sing a song, Chris. Sing a song. Rest in peace, James, my fucking dope cousin. Yeah. That was Chariots of Fire.
I know.
But sure, whatever. I'm there.
I can't get to right. See, when you demand one, I can't think of them.
Now, speaking of James and gatekeeping in Star Wars, let me just put this out there, okay? The original Star Wars that came out, right? George Lucas was an independent filmmaker, and he had one shot to make one movie. He wasn't making a trilogy. He had one shot to make one movie, and he did it. And me and James were there. He was my older cousin. He did it. It was great. It was a good time, but it was such a good time. It was a moment-changing time in humanity. So they're like, you got to make a sequel. And that's when he was like, well, I have a loose outline, but he didn't want to say that because that money's not involved.
Right.
So that's when he started making shit up. But the point I'm getting at is, when Star Wars came out, the first 4 years, there was a certain kind of fandom, right? And then Empire Strikes Back came out, where Darth Vader says, I am your father. People did not believe him. And another 4 years went by. So there was 8 years of people not thinking Darth Vader was Luke's father. And that fandom is the original Star Wars fandom. And it is a tiny little bubble. And I belong to that. And everything that came after it is fan fiction. And everyone fell in love with the fan fiction. But there is OG principles involved. And I'm one of the OGs. And all these fan fiction lovers are mad at me. Because why? I don't get it. I don't get it.
All right.
When George Lucas made Star Wars, he wasn't thinking syndication or theme parks or action figures or anything like that. He wasn't thinking about you and your future generation.
He's making a movie.
He was thinking about me and my generation. And that's it. And so we are the OG fans. And anytime we have something to say, everyone fucking backlash and all this anger. I mean, you're cute. You know what I'm saying? You're cute.
Sure.
Yeah. And that's my stance on that. But that being said, I get it. I love the whole thing. I'm just saying, I remember a time when the conventions were more fun to go to.
What is the last...
Now they're not fun to go to. It's like this big fucking thing. And it's
you can't move.
Yeah.
What's the last Star Wars thing you've consumed? Whether it be a TV show or a movie or reading a comic book or a character that you bought?
Great question. There was a Star Wars show. I was watching everything. I did not watch Andor. And everyone's like, what? That's the one you need to watch. That's Star Wars for adults. Newsflash, fuckfaces. Star Wars is never for adults. It's for 4-year-olds.
Uh-huh. Which is who you were at the time, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Fucking goddamn. Anyways, whatever. It's fun. It's all fun. I love all of it. I love it all. I'm just saying I was there first, so I can tell you the story. That's all, right? If you want to love your fucking cosplay, that's great.
That does sound gatekeepery.
It is. It is. Well, but I didn't create that word. That word didn't exist. They created the word.
Uh-huh. You're even previous to that.
I am previous to cosplay. I was cosplaying before they made it a word. And they are going to judge me hilarious. I'm first of all, motherfucker.
Welcome to the show.
Right. So that's when it comes to like nerddom, whatever, right? If I see you dressed up like fucking Bowser from Mario and you take up the whole street, I'm going to golf clap your cosplay. That's great. But anyone walking behind you hates your fucking guts.
Yeah.
Asshole, thanks for ruining the whole convention with your Bowser cosplay, you fuckface. Look at me, right? I get it. You're great. It's somebody. I get it. Whatever. Excited about that Switch 2 coming out?
I don't care.
Really?
Yeah, I don't play games.
I'm
really.
saving up my $700 right now, man. I can't wait for that shit.
Oh, it's gonna be $700.
Well, in the United States, it is.
$700 to not even get to play your own manual for the Switch 2.
Yeah. You get to play digital copies of games, and you get to play all your old games you already have.
Well, so
the user's manual for the Switch 2 is $6.
Right. Yeah. So
That's ridiculous.
The Wii came out, right? The Wii came out, and it like people that weren't even gamers all of a sudden wanted to play this fun game, and they gave you Wii Sports for free.
Right. It's April 8th.
It was the best game of all time. It was the best game of all time.
That's where we're at in this.
Right. So the Wii
storyline.
The Wii came out in 2007, 2008, 2009, right? They gave you a free game. It turned out to be the best game on the whole system, right? Here we are now. We waited. Now the Switch 2, right? So after the Wii, then there was the Wii U, then there was the Switch, and now there's the Switch 2. Mm-hmm. And the Switch 2's coming out. Nothing is free. You got to pay for a fucking how to learn your system. You got to pay $6, right? $6?
Yeah, something like that.
How
do they just assume that this $6, oh my God, is it for a digital download of it?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my God.
There are no physical games.
So
except Cyberpunk.
Do they just assume that like, is it so similar to the first Switch that they're like, no one really needs these instructions?
No, I think that we are going into digital subscription world everywhere for everything, right? Subscribe, hit like, join our Patreon, follow our link trees.
Chris, cut to the music.
Right.
Make sure to like and subscribe and join our Discord and Patreon. Check out our links.
Now back to the show. Right. God damn it, right? So yeah, so everything's a subscription. So that's why I went out and I bought I went to Best Buy, right?
Your alma mater.
Just to look at Switch games. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. No, for reals. No, I can go in there and it looks like a store now.
Yeah.
Before I used to go in there and right when I hit the parking lot, I'm looking to see how many cigarette butts are in the parking lot because I don't want that look at my store, right? That's the anal retentive level of detail that I'm at when I'm a retail manager.
Right.
Fucked up, right? So yeah, I walk into Best Buy, go to look at the games, what's on sale, this, that, and the other. Everyone's talking Switch, but I'm an old ass man that yells at clouds. And I just started playing these games that everyone stopped playing 10 years ago. I just started. I just passed Dark Souls.
And they're still available.
Right. But not only are they still available, they're still in high in demand.
Yeah.
So I see Zelda Breath of the Wild, and there's only one physical copy left in the store. And I'm like, so I stole it.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. I bought it. But I wanted to steal it because I used to run loss prevention there. And I just wanted to see how good are they. But yeah, so I fucking bought it. And you know what? No deals. Still same price as it was. Fucking, when did that game come out?
7 years ago.
Breath of the Wild?
It came out with the original Switch.
Fucking 2017. Holy fuck. Yeah, so I just started playing it. And I'm telling you right now, you are someone that doesn't like video games, you would love that game.
I don't know when I'm going to play it.
Right.
I know Maceo said when you're scrolling your phone. I want to get away from my phone. Here we are talking into our phones.
Yeah. But you would be getting away from your phone if you were playing the game.
I mean, maybe, but it's all.
Why do you want to get away from your phone to be more productive with other things?
To be more present. Like I just see that like every waking moment. I don't know how you are, but like if
I'm a monk, brother.
If you're not doing something, if most people aren't doing something, the first thing they do is take out their phone and just endlessly scroll.
Right? No, what I like to do is take out my iPad with my Apple Pencil and not just stare at the screen, and tears just fucking come out of my face. That's my favorite thing to do.
That's where you're at right now?
Yeah.
I mean...
Woo! Let's get high, man.
I would say work on that fucking comic.
I know.
You know? Yep. Work on Never Not Ninjas.
Yep. I know.
God damn it. What do I got to do to make you productive?
That's a interesting perspective. Seeing how I run my own business and do anything I want and live exactly the dream life everyone wishes they had.
Okay. You know exactly what I mean, though.
How could I be more productive?
How could you be more productive with your art is what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't know. It might be a me thing, I think.
Yeah. What do you need to do to find the motivation to do it?
I'll tell you.
Talking to myself,
when
too.
I find it.
Okay.
I'm looking for it. It's, you know how it is. It's a storm.
Yeah, it's the same with music, you know.
Right.
I did record a song for me and Andre yesterday. No More Tomorrows.
That was the name of the song?
That's the name of the song, yeah. He's writing the lyrics right now. I recorded the guitar for it yesterday.
You guys are the very best duo.
Thank you.
Since like chocolate and peanut butter.
I know that like we both have elevated each other's games, and the reason that people know him is because of me, and the reason people know me is because of him. You know?
Really?
Oh, yeah. 100%. I think, like, I wasn't where I am without him, and I think the opposite. He's not where he is without me.
Interesting.
I think.
That's an interesting...
I think it's true. I think it's exactly true.
I think he's not... I think he's where he's at because of you, for sure. But I think
only because I was the like, okay, let's do it this way. And I hope I'm showing him his art. Is that a way to put it? Man, I don't know how much I want to get into of this, but you know, me and him started working together.
I'm never conscious of the cameras because I always have a camera on me.
True.
So I just...
Yeah. Well, this is different than your snaps, you know. But
yeah, because I'm talking to you. I'm not breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. Oh, I love breaking the fourth wall. Hi, me. See you when I edit.
Future me.
Yeah. Where was I?
No, but like, okay, so you've always been a part of the music scene in the Bay Area for me.
Humidors.
And it's just like, I just learned of Andre.
Well, yeah, because of me. Yeah.
Right. That's what I'm saying, you know. But I knew of you. You've been connected to everybody.
Yeah, but I'm such a small part of the San Francisco scene. Like, I feel like nobody knows who the fuck I am.
Oh,
you know?
That's weird.
I mean, I've been in plenty of bands.
You're so big in my world.
In my world, I ain't shit.
Huh.
Anyways, he was in a band called the Humidors. He started working with me because he liked my sound.
It's like Jimi Hendrix going, yeah.
It was actually
I'm not any good.
It was actually 6 years ago this week that I released my first single called Don't Go Acting a Fool.
Holy shit.
That was like my first single under my own name.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Not some bullshit I'm hiding behind a band name like the Lug Knuckles or the Incredible Say What's. This is the first one where I was like, my name is on this.
Chris Lujan.
I did create a dumb band, so it's Chris Lujan and Electric Butter. Electric Butter is just whoever the heck I want at any point. You know, there was no specific who is Electric Butter. But that's the song that released six years ago this week that Andre heard and then said, oh, I want Chris to produce my project. So we got together. We started working together. Honestly, the Humidors guys weren't happy about it and would kind of give him grief. That's why I say I don't know how much I want to put on here. Because am I talking shit? I don't think I'm talking shit. But they would give him grief every once in a while. And it finally got to the point where he left the Humidors.
Well, it's. I don't think it's.
And they're doing
shit.
just fine.
It's a perspective, right? So,
yeah.
For those audience viewers that don't know what we're talking about, Andre Cruz has the voice of a fucking angel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Humidors probably didn't want to share their angel. That's probably what it was.
Well, yeah, that is what it was.
Yeah.
And I mean, they have a new vocalist now. They're doing just fine.
See? That's like, look at your shirt right now, Jim Mahfood. That's like Marvel telling Jim Mahfood you can only do Marvel comics. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Do whatever you want. You're an artist.
Yeah. So that happened.
You guys are dope. When I saw you on TV, you were fucking, there was nothing to hide behind. You were sitting on a fucking stool like this.
Yep.
He was sitting on a fucking stool.
A stool too high to be comfortable playing guitar.
In front of a goddamn audience. Uh-huh. They didn't even give you the right cue. You guys just had to be professional as shit.
Yeah.
And he is flawless. And you were the whole show.
Thanks.
In my opinion, the suit looked good, man.
Thanks.
That suit looked good. I was like, I need to get a suit that makes me look good. Because when we went to that fucking club,
God damn it, beep.
You had a cool suit, Rob had a cool suit, and I was just like,
yeah.
I'm like, I'll put on a tie. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah, you were kind of like, I have sweatpants on.
Yeah.
Or running pants or something like that.
Yeah, I had like some Mac Weldon, they were joggers, but they weren't sweat material. Mm-hmm. They're expensive.
Yeah.
They're joggers.
Uh-huh.
I want a fucking button-down shirt, joggers, and a tie.
I think with some like bits of reflective
right
for cars
like
to see.
Anywhere else, no problem.
Yeah.
But the fuck off. You gotta have like wingtip shoes and fucking 3-piece suit.
What shoes did you wear?
I had nice shoes on.
Oh, okay.
I always have nice shoes on.
All right.
Yeah. Except right now. These are my comfortable fucking
That's what you mostly wear.
Yeah, but I have every color. They just came out with taupe. Ooh. And myrtle.
God damn it.
You know what myrtle is?
Myrtle the turtle?
Myrtle the turtle. Myrtle is the green that Puma uses.
Oh, yeah.
So they just came out with a whole shoe, the color of the tag. I'm excited.
So he's the Pumas guy, and I'm the Adidas guy.
Now, unbeknownst to shoeheads out there, Adidas and Pumas are owned by German brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a book called The Sneaker Wars. That's all about that.
I think the Puma one was a little more Nazi. And so the Adidas was like, they kind of went separate ways.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way around.
I don't know. I'd have to look into it.
Yeah. All I know is...
One day I'll read the damn book that I bought fucking 15, 18 years ago.
When I saw fucking breakdancing and motherfuckers had on red Puma tracksuits with red Puma suedes with fat laces and Kangol, that burnt its shit into my brain.
And I was the Adidas guy because of Run DMC.
Yeah. And my brothers are all Adidas. They don't wear Pumas at all. I've never seen my brothers wear Pumas.
I've had Pumas in the past.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh man, that would make me shed a tear. I don't know anyone that wears Pumas except my friend Christina Pelican.
Well, they're readily available.
Yeah, that's why they're awesome.
Well, I just mean people must be buying them.
Well, I mean, they go up and down, but whatever, who cares? I have every color because they look like candy or ice cream.
Look, you could throw those into a pile. It'd be a pile of jelly beans.
It sure would.
The color of your Pumas.
Yeah, like I could put all my Pumas in an Easter basket. Mm-hmm. All the pastel ones. I got lavender. I got clementine. I know my colors.
All right.
I got ecru.
You sent me some clementine Adidas. You were like, you should buy these.
Dude, I saw them and I wanted to buy them. But I was like, oh, wait, I got Pumas that color already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is basically this color.
Yeah. From the company that is not sponsoring me, so I won't talk about them yet. But god damn it, I love this machine so very much. Let me show you how much I love it.
Okay.
We are living in some crazy times right now.
$700 for a Switch.
It is $700 for a Switch. It's hella funny too because the Nintendo, after this long ass wait, they dropped all the specs and it was above and beyond anything anyone had anticipated. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh my God, this is awesome. And they didn't talk about the price. They also didn't have any children for the first time. They didn't have any children in the commercial. It was all adults. Mm-hmm. And they're showing all adult games. And, well, I mean, there was like some, my buddy was like, Mario Jamboree was in there. Yeah, sure. But they were focusing on Cyberpunk. They were focusing on Elden Ring.
I guess I'm going to have to watch this trailer.
They were focusing on the sequel to Bloodborne. I mean, Souls community have been waiting 8 years for this fucking game. And Sony's like, it's never going to come out. And Daddy Nintendo just pulled their fucking dick out on the table and was like, yeah, it is.
So I think I asked you guys before we rolled last time.
Not done with my thought. They announced the fucking price of the machine. Well, you had to fucking find the price of the machine. And right as you find the price of the machine, America has changed its policy in the world. And we're taxing everybody in the world. And so the price, everyone was mad that the price was $450.
$450.
And now it's going to be in fucking insane.
Because of the tariffs.
Right. And we're in April 2025.
June is when they release?
The year of our Lord. Yeah, so it releases in 2 months.
Oh, and you're also saying that when they announced it, they announced the pre-orders. Mm-hmm. And then once the tariffs went into place...
simultaneously.
Right. They pulled it back.
It was a trip.
No pre-orders.
Right. So Nintendo's like, hey, look, we got this shit. And right as they said it, America was like, there's tax everywhere. Right? And Nintendo goes, whoa, okay, wait. Forget everything we just said. And that just happened.
I wonder how Nintendo feels about all of that.
It's fucked. It is fucked.
Like, I wonder if Nintendo is like scurrying because they're like, no one's going to want to pay that much. What do? We're making this much product for the demand. And then with that, there's going to be way less demand.
It's a bizarre situation. And I'm just here watching all of it. Everything is on fire. So the point I'm getting at is our little show that we do here, we don't talk politics or negativity or anything like that.
Kind of still haven't, kind of.
Right? Unless we're talking about the fucking Amish. I'm kidding.
Link.
No right violence. Here. No violence. I love the Amish. We love the Amish. The fucking stupid ass cosplayers. Fuck the Amish. But no violence to the Amish. Mm-hmm. Right. Also, they make really good wares.
Yeah.
And they do have them big old doinks.
So let's see.
The Amish. But the whole country right now in the United States is kind of what the fuck? The whole country.
Yeah. I mean...
I talked to my parents. Their stocks spiraling.
Yeah.
Right? My crypto, I've just lost 50% in the last 24 hours.
You have crypto?
Yeah.
Like Bitcoin? What do you have? Or are we not supposed to talk about this?
Well, I can show you my app. It's great, but it's on my phone. And the fun part is watching the... You can go from the hour or the day or the week or the month, and it all looks the same. Like a man jumping to his death.
So now, or soon, would be the time to buy, right?
Yeah.
When everything is at the bottom.
If you were
What the hell do you invest in, though?
If you were ever going to buy tech, now's the time.
The S&P 500, that's everything right there. Done.
So you're basically saying, you know those few $1,000s you got at the joint? Now's the time.
I've been telling you that.
True.
They don't listen to me.
We don't listen at all.
They should listen to me.
Yeah.
Should.
All right.
Because in the last episode, you were like, we ignorant.
I did say that.
You admitted that shit. Huh? You admitted that shit.
I did.
And you were talking for Christina as well.
Yeah, I was.
Yikes. Yeah, listen to young Maceo. Anyways, yeah, no one could have predicted what's happening. Because we knew it was going to be a little weird. But this is like Jerry Springer weird. And for those of you that don't know Jerry Springer.
Do you know Jerry Springer?
Fucking care.
Oh, you do?
Fucking care if anyone knows what I'm talking about. You have a $1,000 little Stanley Kubrick glass, black magic glass that you can get the whole human knowledge all within the flicks of your fucking fingers.
Magic rectangle.
Yeah, so anytime I mention something, just hit fucking pause and use your Google webs.
Damn.
And internet.
Did I do something wrong?
What are you talking about?
I said, so, and you were like, I don't care if they know what I'm talking about. And then you went on a, like, don't even explain it. me. It's like you were like, shut the fuck up. They can look it up.
Yeah, I'm talking with the fucking haters right now that just love to talk shit all the time, nonstop, knee-jerk reflex. And so when you say something, you got to fucking answer it real quick.
All I see on our videos are positive comments.
Really?
And 100% thumbs ups, no thumbs downs.
Yeah, wait till that Star Wars shit drops.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
fuck that guy!
Right now, you're like, fuck what everyone's saying. All I got is positive.
Yeah, that's because that Star Wars shit hasn't dropped yet. Once I start talking shit about cosplayers and Star Wars, everyone's gonna fucking hate my guts.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, but no one can whoop it. I will give my keyboard such a lashing. Fuck you.
Jeez.
I'm just kidding. No violence. Absolutely no violence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get high. No, what I'm talking about is our little positive little thing that we have here, except when we're talking about the Amish and Star Wars and cosplayers.
That's positive to me because I'm laughing the whole time.
Me too. This shit's all funny to me.
Yeah.
No, but the truth of the matter, I love all the nerd shit. I love all the video game shit. I love all of it. I remember when the nerds were smart. And like, there's dumb nerds now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Snyderverse nerds. Oh shit, I just did it again. I just do the toaster in the bathtub.
To make everybody mad.
Yeah, but whatever, man. I will give my address. We'll sit down. I'll make some coffee. And we'll have a calm discussion and stream it live. And I will never lose. Never.
Jesus Christ. This is who I'm doing a show with?
Yeah. But I am trying hard to chill the fuck out. But the problem with me is, man, I got one of them pornographic memories, man. Mm-hmm. So I think of something, I think a lot of it, I think of it like a chess player. If I'm going to argue something, what will they say? And then how will I retort that? I memorize all of that, compact it into a file, and pack it in my hard drive. And then go on about my day, right? And then someone will come out and want to talk about, who was really the thing in John Carpenter's remake. And I'm like, hold on. And I take that fucking file out. Mm-hmm. And I already have the whole argument already. And I will fuck you up. I will fuck you up. I'm waiting. And meanwhile, the person that's just sitting down to have this conversation, they're just thinking about it, having knee-jerk shit. And I'm already a lawyer with a battle plan and I already won. And that's usually how I do shit. I only join conversations when I have this battle plan. And you should know that. So if I step up somewhere and I say something, you should be like, watch this, right? That's some inside baseball on BINDU.
No wonder you have such a struggle. You have this whole catalog of arguments waiting to happen inside your brain.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Like a fucking madman.
Yeah.
Volumes of it. Volumes. Waiting.
What have you done to yourself?
Fuck.
It's like you watch a movie and you're like, okay, what are people going to say about this? I gotta have every angle on this.
Correct.
Man.
Dum dum dum. Boom boom. Da-dum. Boom boom. Boom boom. Yeah, man. Mad villainy.
So what do you want to talk about today?
Oh yeah, we should start talking about something.